today's video because I have my baby brother here. This is Hayden, if you don't know, and he is showing us how to make his famous Pina Coladas. And they're virgin Pina Coladas that we try to talk him into making every time that we're around him because they're so good. And so today he's going to share his recipe with us, and he's spending his precious time with me to teach us how to make this recipe. He's leaving for a 2-year LDS mission to Germany. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it all.
He's so ready. All right, well let's start making these Pina Coladas. So we're starting with some ice in the blender. How much ice are we using?
Total, I generally use 3 cups of ice, but it's better to start out with less in the blender because when you first start adding ingredients, it'll be harder to blend with more ice in the blender.
Okay.
So we got about 2 cups in there right now. So after you get your first amount of ice in there, go ahead and add some sugar. This recipe I have calls for ½ cup of sugar, but that is a lot of sugar. That's if you have a sweet tooth. So
which we do. I mean, we kind of do.
So if you want to use less, that's totally fine, but go ahead, add your ½ cup of sugar. The next ingredient to the virgin Pina Coladas is pineapple juice, and I generally use 4 fluid ounces of pineapple juice. And then these are already measured out, so I'm going to put that in there.
I'm so excited.
The next ingredient I got right here is the coconut milk. Now, the kind of coconut I like to use is the Geisha.
The
Is
Geisha?
that how you pronounce that?
I believe so. He says it's the best kind.
Yeah, I've tried other kinds and they just don't work as well as this kind, so I'd highly recommend it.
Is this easy to find?
Yeah, you can usually find that in the grocery store next to the other Geisha products.
Just make sure you get the Geisha. Okay.
So
How much?
I'm gonna measure 6 fluid ounces right here. Well, let's pour that in there. Sometimes it comes out chunky and thick, but don't worry about that. That's perfectly normal. So I'm gonna get down here and pour that in. 6 fluid ounces.
Does this taste good on its own?
Nope. And don't worry about that. It'll smell and taste weird, but in this recipe, it's just great.
That's why you need all the sugar. Sugar makes everything taste good.
Okay.
That's good.
In a second. So we also have a 4th cup of milk, and I just use 2% milk. And that's already measured, so we're just going to pour that in. And the last thing we're going to do is just get a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to pour that in right here. And plop. Okay, and then blend it up. It's going to be really thin when you don't have a lot of ice at first, but that's normal. Okay, now that we've got it blended pretty well, we're going to add more ice. And you can just, if you like your drinks like this to be more thin, then you can go ahead and add less than 3 cups of ice, but personally myself, I like it thicker.
And we like how Hayden makes it, so I suggest that you go a little thicker.
So we're going to add more ice right there. The reason I got a spoon out is because if you don't have a very good blender, you can just go ahead and push your ice more towards the bottom before you blend it.
You know, this bad boy is pretty old. It's about 31 years old. Holding strong.
Yep, and I've had to find all the tricks to make it work the best.
I know, I'm always surprised when you make these that you can get them blended up so well.
So we're going to go ahead and blend it. Alright, and that's pretty good.
Alright, well let's pour one.
Yep, let's get some cups out. Now be careful when you pour these. If you make it very thick, it might all come out at once. I've had that happen plenty of times. One for me and one for you.
Yes. And some for another one.
Alright, and there you have it.
Perfect.
Get your little mini umbrella and you've got it perfected.
So good. Seriously. You guys have got to try this. And thank you so much.
Oh, I enjoyed doing it.
You're the best. And if any of you live in Berlin and would like this guy to come and teach you the gospel, go to my Facebook page and private message me your address. Would you like that?
Of course.
He needs to spread the word, so you let us know if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!
Bye.